So, get this, popular soul food restaurant called Miss Tootsie's Restaurant and Bar Lounge, she closed. And there was a massive soul food gap in Reading Terminal Market, but thankfully, Ma Lessie's Chicken and Waffles opened up to serve up some of the most tender and juicy ribs, the most crunchy and delicious fried chicken, and the most savory collard greens and cabbage, from yams and mac and cheese, turkey. Listen, apparently they have all of the soul food staples, and I'm here to check it out, and I'm here to see what's popping. I popped in here last year, I didn't have enough time to stop, so I'm back again this year. Let's go inside Reading Terminal Market right here in Philadelphia and check out Ma Lessie's soul food. Let's do it. Now you understand what I was talking about outside. I told you, food is supposed to be amazing. Like I said, I came here last year, and I just didn't have enough time to stop. Plus, whenever you come to Reading Terminal Market, it's a lot to do. I'm gonna take you by some of my favorites so I can give you, the real skinny on where to go get the best stuff from, but they keep changing stuff every time I come back, and it's amazing. So let's check out this food. How you doing? All right, I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff, but I only want one piece of it. You can charge me for a price. If you give me everything, I'm gonna end up throwing it away. So I just want one piece of what I'm gonna order. That make sense? Okay. So you got the fried and the baked wings?
No baked, just fried.
All right, so let me get like an order of fried chicken that comes with one side, right?
Yes.
So I can get I'll take a wing on that. And are there eggs in the mac and cheese?
Yes.
All right, so then let me do green beans instead.
Okay.
Do you want us to just put something?
No, I'm gonna tell you what I want, because some stuff I don't eat, and I don't want you to waste it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's one plate. The next plate is gonna be fried catfish with, are there eggs in the potato salad?
Yes.
Okay, so then candy yams.
Okay.
And then the next plate will be a barbecued rib, one rib,
Okay.
with cabbage.
Okay.
And then what am I missing?
We have, we got okra, corn, and tomato. We got
Oh, there's a turkey wing over there too.
turkey wings.
So, don't shoot me, but can you change the wing? Can I get that with a waffle?
So you want chicken and waffle?
Yeah, let me get the chicken and waffle.
But you want wings with it though?
No, you can put the greens with the.
No, I'm saying, all right, so the chicken and waffle come with leg and thigh. Did you want wings with the waffle?
No, so give me the leg and thigh. I'll take the waffle. That's cool. So scratch that first one, and then the first one was I had greens with it. Is that what I had? That he just scratched up? String beans. All right, so let me do Let me do the turkey and the string beans.
Turkey wings with the string
There you
beans?
go. Yep.
You want gravy on the turkey?
Yeah, of course.
But wait, you had string beans, so you want greens with the?
Whatever I'm missing, just fill in the gap. Whatever I'm missing.
All right.
Yeah, fill in the gap. Whatever I'm missing.
That's it?
And then to drink, what should I be getting?
Strawberry lemonade is my favorite.
I'll take it. I told you last year, huh?
Can you do sweet?
Yeah. I told you last year I would be back.
You remember that?
I walked right past. You said you got to come check us out. I told you I'll be back. I just never told you in what capacity I would be back in. But now, quite a few million people will be able to check you out. Not that you need my help anyway, but. Just one. Just one. Yeah, because I'm going to throw it away. I ain't going to eat it. We came last year, and he was like, Darius cooks. You got to come check us out. And I only came to get cookies. That's all I came. But I said, I'll be back. A year later, I'm back. Oh, let me not talk in the camera. Remember what happened last time. Okay? And then she came.
I gave you both just in case.
You got Apple Pay?
you. Excuse me.
I'm gonna pay for it.
I don't want to charge you.
I want to pay for it.
Why?
I'm smart enough to get videos to know I'm not even gonna argue.
I want to. There you go. I'll make you a discount code for not letting me pay for my food. I would ask how's business, but it seems to be booming. How long y'all been?
September for 2 years.
2 years in September, so a year and a half. So y'all just opened up when I came last time. Like a few months. I came a year ago.
That was the whole year?
It was a year ago. Yeah, because we back on tour. We here for tour. It's tomorrow. It's been sold out, man.
I know.
This shit sold out. It sold out last year.
I know. The girls here, we were both trying to get him, but then she was like,
Yeah, it's sold out. It's a wrap. Well, I might be chilling. Yeah, I need a break, man. I'm tired. Ain't you tired?
yeah.
Okay, he good. He can work around you.
You want hot sauce?
Yeah. You got a free hand?
You want any tartar? You get this? Want tartar? Ketchup?
I want it all. Did I get a cornbread? I did now. Thank you. All right. Review will be out in a couple of weeks, man. You know where it's be. It'll be on social media. All right. A little fun out in the market happening over here. So just to know, when you come, you'll need to get a table to the side, or when you come, take it to go. All right. There's also some places to eat and sit back there, but I just felt like having it right here was going to be important. All right. So he gave me a couple things. So the first is a strawberry lemonade. So I got to taste it for you, let you know on a scale of 1 to 5 what I think. So here goes. Oh, it's good. A little sweet. Could use a little water. Solid 4 out of 5 though. Like, if I could be honest. All right. And this is it. I'm assuming the tea. I can't really tell. It's some kind of tea. I mean, it's good. It's like, let me give you a description. Usher's anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, you might have put a little too much sugar in there. But it's fine. If you come here, I think you'll like it. If the thing is, since I had the weight loss surgery, I just can't do the well, actually, the funny is really, it's the super, super, super sweet. It's a bit much. So that's one of the reasons why I'd be like, oh, we can use some water. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. So the first situation happening, this is the fried catfish and the yams. So everything comes a protein and a side, just FYI, all right? So a protein and a side. I am praying that this is going to be amazing. Please be the best catfish I've ever had in my life. All right, that's good. Solid 4 out of 5. Nice crunch. Fried beautifully, a touch oily, not super heavy on seasoning though. Like enough seasoning so that they did something to it, but not like super, super, super heavy. So if you like seasoning, I think you'll be in for a treat, right? All right. Candy yams. I am not a candy yam fan. You've never seen me cook candy. I think I did like one video like a few years ago on candy yams. Those are good. I gotta give it like a solid 3 out of 5 for me, just because I feel like it's missing a little bit of the butter. But I mean, they're mass producing. So again, that's what happens when there's a mass production going on, all right? So I got the waffle. Looks like it comes with like just powdered sugar. I don't see any syrup or anything like that, which is a touch disappointing because the waffle seems to be like super hot and fluffy. Just like cornbread. It's light. It's like, now I'm gonna say this, it's gonna be hard to describe. It's light, but also dense. So it's got a little bit of weight to it, which makes it really good. A touch more flavor, like vanilla extract or like a citrus zest or something like that, and that would be off the chain. But a solid 4 out of 5 for a waffle. And it's hot, which I can appreciate. All right. Where is the syrup and the butter? I don't know. All right, fried chicken time. Okay. Is it the best? No. Is it the worst? No. As it stands, solid. The oldest of your grandmother's kids didn't make this. The middle child made it. The one that went on to get degrees, but can still do a little something in the kitchen, is that. All right. A solid 4 out of 5 for me on the chicken. Nothing's really wrong with it. It's just that for it to be outstanding, it's got to hit every note. Crispy, crunchy, crust. You know, it's got to be everything in one. And as it stands, it ain't everything in one, but it's a solid fried chicken. And with a place that sells chicken and waffles, you would expect it to be good, and it should be. All right. Next up on the list is, all right, the turkey wing and the collard greens. Now, you must know that I have a collard green anointing, and yes, I'm stalling because I just ate that bread and I'm trying to let it all go down. No, I have a collard green anointing on my life. So I can kind of look at these. Okay, so let's talk about the pros. Fresh cooked, piping hot. I see some seasoning and some sort of meat running throughout, right? But just what I expected. The flavor is fantastic, actually. Whatever this sauce, how they season it, is really good. 2 critiques. The first is to cook it longer, right? I'm still chewing, which I guess is okay, but I like them to be a little more tender. And if they put a little oil to make them slick, it would be like delicious. Solid 3.5 out of 5 for me on that. And let's see if I can get into this turkey wing for you. And they did ask me if I wanted the gravy to go with it. You know, when I get up here and do these reviews, I'm like, as you saw me order, just give me 1. I don't need 3 pieces of chicken. I'm not gonna eat it all. So I failed to ask if they have like a potato or a rice to go with this, but they do have gravy. So if you like gravy, then you should like these turkey wings. Let me see. I'm trying to get this little piece of skin up. There you go. Pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. And let me tell you why. Not that I didn't think it was going to be good, because most places like this, turkey wings are good. Turkey wing is already flavorful. You stew it down and braise it with a decent sauce, it'll be succulent. But the first thing I taste when I bite into this gravy is an overwhelming taste. Let me just confirm. Yo, an overwhelming taste of herbs, which I love. Okay? You know I am an herbs de Provence or Italian seasoning king, and the fact that I can taste that the moment I bite into it lets me know that somebody was intentional. About making sure that the flavor of the sauce permeated, and it's just not like you just season a turkey. The gravy is really good. So as it stands, 5 out of 5 for me on the turkey wings, bro. 5 out of 5. There's cornbread. Let me see. All right, I don't know what they're doing, but it's a mix. A good mix, nonetheless, but it's a mix. You can tell. But it's pretty good. Solid 4 out of 5 on the cornbread. But you know, I like my cornbread so melted butter, honey, pinch of salt, all that good stuff. All right. And this is the cabbage and the barbecue rib. I'm so glad he only gave me 1. Okay, because this is enough food for anybody. Got it all? All right. All right, let's go with the cabbage. I see bell pepper running throughout the cabbage. It doesn't seem like it's overcooked, which honestly, I don't mind overcooked cabbage. I'm cool with that. Now, I don't know the sequence these videos are gonna be posted or the sequence in which you watch them, but there is a video that we recorded, I wanna say about 2 days ago, a restaurant called Jerk Time that was in Virginia Beach, Virginia, okay? Went to Jerk Time, and I made a comment on that video about the cabbage, like the immediate look of the cabbage and how you could tell that cabbage had been cooked, you know, yesterday or day before. You can tell that this cabbage was cut and cooked today, right? Because it still got some crunch to it. It doesn't look all, you know, all stewed down. So this is what I meant. So if you watch the video, you'll see the reference I'm talking about in the actual video, all right? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's good. Spicy, a little kick to it, but it's good. You might hear a crunch. I don't know if you can hear the sound or hear with the sound, but there's a crunch. Solid 4.5 out of 5 for me on this. A little pinch of sugar would knock it out the park, but you know what? Not for nothing, I'll take it. All right. And believe it or not, a pork rib. Where do you get a pork rib? In Philly, okay? All right. The sauce is good. Meat could be a little tender. I taste some smoke, but not heavy smoke. I guess you don't come to Philly looking for Southern style barbecue, right? So when you have this, I don't want you to compare this to Texas or Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama. Don't judge, even Jacksonville, Florida, if you have the rib. And I like my ribs like this. Don't do that. This is Philadelphia. They ain't known for ribs, okay? But as it stands though, honestly, if it was a little bit more tender, we can get a solid 4. It's like a 3.5. Yeah. Sauce is great though. Barbecue-y, sweet. And I know my taste buds are not deceiving me. I taste the slightest hint of soy sauce. So it tends to read a touch Asian-y barbecue-y. You know what I mean? This is Philadelphia. All you people from Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, you know, Tennessee, shut up, okay? Well, there you have it. Another review in the bag out here in Philadelphia at Reading Terminal Market. Listen, man, Ma Lessies, they know what they're doing. If you want the waffle and the chicken, the seasoning on the greens, even the yams, this is a great place to come. They've only been here almost 2 years in September 2023. I don't know when you're watching this video, but that's when they opened up 2 years ago, so September 2021. And like I said, I came here last year and I walked by and he called my name, yo, Darius Cooks, come check us out. And I said, okay, I'll come back, and here I am in this capacity. So do what I did. Get yourself on down here to Reading Terminal Market and check out Ma Lessie's Chicken and Waffles. I gotta tell you something, the waffles are good. So if you get that strawberry lemonade, bring you a little water, okay? From me to you. Bye, y'all.